This is.
I love
All
this.
right, we're live on YouTube.
Hola, YouTube. Thank you for joining us. Episode 14.
Ciao, YouTube.
And
What?
okay. Let me know when you're ready. Here we go.
Hi. Thank you to everyone that's watching.
Yes.
I don't usually go live, but you guys like my glasses? What do you think about these? I was gonna premiere these at the premiere, but I was like, no, I'm gonna wear them right now because they're cute.
I love it.
Yeah.
Welcome to Sexual Frequency, a non-judgmental place where we can play, explore, and vibe into the new paradigm of intimacy and sexuality together. I'm your host, Goddess Lore, and to my right is Rick Rock with the hard cock. Rick, how you doing tonight?
What's up, Mom? I'm doing all right. How we doing?
I'm doing great. And
Great.
you know why? Because Joyful Chucky is my favorite Chucky.
Hey.
The Raiders are 3-0, baby.
3-0, baby.
20 plus years since that has happened. So, you know this pussy wet over here. Okay? I love that. And I hope y'all are ready because tonight we are getting close and personal with our guest. We love sluts, and he is a self-proclaimed movie festival slut. Yes, in the studio, we have a real life sick-ass fool sitting right next to me. He's a writer, director, motherfucking human being, actor, and in quotes, delusional artist, Jorge Xolalpa.
Hello.
Hi, love.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm excited.
I'm so excited to have you here.
I'm excited to be here. You told me so much. You invited me so many times. I'm finally happy to be here.
It's finally happened. You know, I finally dipped my foot in. We're on episode 14. We get to have you on. Yes, episode 14. And it's a big week. For
It
you.
is. It's a humongous week.
It's a humongous week.
Yeah.
For all of us, because 6 motherfucking planets are retrograde.
Yes.
And so, you know, they're reminding us of where we got to do our work.
Yeah.
And we're going to keep it moving with that because, you know, we're not bitter hoes over here.
No.
You know, we do our work. We like to move forward. But it's a really big week because you are doing some big things.
I am. Yeah.
Some really big things. But before we get into it, Ricky.
Yes, ma'am.
Let the people know what time it is.
It's that pre-roll time.
Hey, you know how we do it here at Sexual Frequency, baby. This episode is brought to you by Vision Smoke Shop. Let them hook you up with all of your smoking essentials so they can make you look sexy. They've been smoking the competition for decades, providing you with all of your smoking needs with stores located in Cali, Texas, New Mexico, and Mexico. All the way from Santa Barbara to San Diego, baby. Vision's got you. And this episode is also brought to you by Nuggy Farms, which is located in the beautiful hills of Mendocino County, in the heart of the Emerald Triangle. And if you know, you know. Look for that name, Nuggy Farms. It is coming to a dispensary near you. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. I have tried the product, and you're going to love it. Rick, tell them what they got to do when they put that tip on their lip.
They got to think of us.
Ooh, think of us. Think of me. Think of Rick. Think of Jorge. Think of all of us.
All of us.
All of us.
Yes.
Because, you know, We about making it sexy up in here. And we also would like to invite you to get a little close and personal with us and join our live stream. We are live right now on Lotus Hustle Life and TGN Latinx YouTube. So come and sit on my lap, baby girl, baby boy, baby they, them, because we have room for everybody here. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
I need to just take a breath because there's a lot of sexiness in the studio right now because Jorge showed up and he's bringing the vibes. He's bringing the look, the energy. We're excited. So we want to get some business out of the way first. It is
Okay.
a big week.
Yes.
Can you tell the people what you have coming up?
So my new film, Melancolia,
Mhm.
starring Alessandra Rosaldo, is premiering this Friday at the Chinese Theater. So come out and hang out with us.
Yes, come out and join us.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be such a good time.
Mhm.
If you've ever like had this notion that like writers or directors are yada yada bloody bloody this and that, I can tell you that Jorge is one of the most authentic human beings that I have met, and he puts his work out like he wears his heart on his sleeve, and he puts his work out, and not even for other people. He does it for himself, and that's really like loving your craft and loving what you do and owning that, right?
Yeah.
And taking it in all the lanes and whatever direction you want to go, right, left, because you know what, it's sideways September. It's not anymore.
Starting
Yeah,
tomorrow, it's
start-
not. No,
yeah,
wait,
no.
yeah.
Wait,
Wait,
what's
what
the
does that
date
even mean?
today?
It's at 29.
Okay, we're still in September. Oh my god, I got sweaty for a second. I was like, wait. So I like to say sideways is excuse me. You know, there's tops, there's bottoms, there's switches. I like to say be a sideways. Like
Wait, I don't know what
do
switches means.
all of the things that you're verse. You
Oh,
could do
okay,
both.
okay.
Yeah. So I just like to say do all of the things.
Yeah.
Do up, do down, do
100%.
sideways, top, bottom, under, over, hanging, all of the
Try
things, all of the
everything.
ways. Yes.
Yeah.
Try everything. So it's Switch September. Thank goodness we had one more day of that. And I was like, holy shit, it's October. But it's not, guys. It's not.
Almost.
What do we have going on in the chat, Rick?
We got Chia on the chat
Or-
saying orgasm October next.
Oh,
Question mark.
okay. So we can definitely incorporate Orgasm October, but next month is Kinktober because it is
Oh.
National Kink Month. So we're dedicating the entire month to talking everything kink because, you know, we're kinky up in here and we love it. And we
Yeah.
want to talk to people about what kink is and dispel the myths around it and just really dedicate some time to exploration for people to explore their shadows and do all of the things that bring us pleasure and maybe even scare us a little bit because you know that's where we do our growing, when we push our edges. Yes, come out to the Chinese Theater this Friday, 6:30.
It's at 7 p.m.
Okay.
and you can find a link to get tickets on my social media.
Yeah,
On
so
Instagram.
where can they find you? Let them know what your Instagram is.
You can find me on Mighty Aphrodite Pics or official Jorge Xolalpa.
Yes. Oh, that was sexy. Can you say that one
Mm.
more time, baby?
Official Jorge Xolalpa.
The
Xolalpa.
eargasms.
Xolalpa.
Eargasms are just.
Xolalpa.
mm.
I like that.
Oh my gosh. Woo. It's warm in here. And it might be because, you know, we're drinking some brown boyale. You know, we're not going to give up the name until you guys sponsor us. So
Sponsors.
brown
We need that
boyale is what we're
sponsor.
having.
Brown boyale tastes really great.
It tastes good. I was gonna say
Peach
it's a
flavor.
combination of something.
Oh, combination of what?
No,
Do tell the people.
It's not even like sexy or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Well,
actually funny.
we make a lot of things sexy that aren't sexy.
Yeah.
Okay, you want me to
on
tell
Sexual
you?
Yeah,
Frequency.
say it.
Yes,
It
tell
tastes
us.
like a combination of pool water and like peach soda, which is really good.
Peach soda
I
and
mean,
pool water. Hey,
it's the ultimate summer vibe.
right?
Pool water and peach soda is the
pool water and
ultimate.
peaches.
She was thinking of something kinky.
For real. So Friday is
Mhm.
your movie premiere,
Yeah.
Melancholia. We're really looking forward to it. TG and Latinx is going to be there on the red
Yes.
carpet. So your girl is super hyped for that because virgin vibes.
Is that your first red carpet?
It is my first red carpet
Girl,
ever.
you're about to get pounded.
Oh my God, your girl loves getting pounded. Don't even go there.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Okay, now I really got sweaty. Now I really got sweaty. Yeah, so come out on Friday. This film
Mm-hmm.
does have a very serious
Yes.
tone to it.
Mm-hmm.
It is watch the trailer, people. Go out and watch the trailer
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
now.
It's rated R. So
Yes.
yeah, and it's based on a school. It's inspired by a school shooting. So it's a very serious topic that's dear to my heart.
Yes.
Mhm.
And it's stories that need to be told, as difficult as it is to digest them at times.
Yes.
It's something that it brings up the dialogue. It's things that we have to talk about. And I have to tell you that I'm nervous to watch the film
Mm.
because I saw the trailer and
Yeah.
I know what it's about, but there's a lot of, it's a grief story,
Mhm.
and so
You
grief.
said it best. Yeah. Grief.
Yeah, grief is something that I have, that I feel every human, right, deals with in their life, and that's been like a big struggle for me. Like my grief journey has been very very long, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And that's okay, but I'm really looking forward to this because it's the time that we are in, the retrogrades that we are in. It's almost like the universe gives you exactly what you need at the time
Yeah.
that you need it.
100%.
So I'm looking forward to it, from the high, from being on the red carpet and being around fabulous people like Jorge, and then going and really being reflective and watching this film. So I'm very excited. But I kind of want to switch gears a little bit because you wear a lot of hats. And a lot of the hats that we talked about right now are in the industry, right? We
Mhm.
said you're a writer, you're a director, you're an actor, what did you call yourself?
Artist.
Delusional artist. But here at Sexual Frequency, I really want to take some time to like strip you down.
Ooh.
Let's remove the hats.
You'd be the first and only woman.
Oh, virgin vibes. We love popping cherries
There
here.
you go. There's a first for
Um,
everything.
There is. So we want to strip you down. Let's remove all of those titles. Let's remove all of
Okay.
that.
Okay.
And I really want to get to know Jorge.
Okay.
And the main question is that I want to know is, what is your sexual frequency? So here we talk a lot about as human beings, all of us having masculine and feminine energy,
Mhm.
and being able to mix both into like it makes me so juicy just even talking about it. Like being able to go in and out of your masculine and your feminine
Mhm.
energy and living life as authentically as you can. Like, this is my passion and this is what we talk about.
Yeah.
And so I feel like finding ourselves and finding a partner, it's so important for us to strip all of these parts away from us, right? Because we start developing our identity with, I'll give you my example was like, I was married, I was a mom, I worked at a school, and that was what my identity was. And then when that got removed from me, I was going through a divorce. I was no longer a wife. I was a mom only 50% of the time, right? Like, we're a mom always, but my children were not with me anymore. I had to strip all of the hats and say, like, who the fuck am I? And through discovering my sexual, my energy, my divine feminine energy, I really found myself. And I'm living a very pleasurable life at the moment. And so I'm finding my sexual frequency in all the fun ways, okay? Exploring and being open. And so I want to know, what your sexual frequency, what is your like intimacy and sexuality mantras?
Okay, so I'm gonna get super honest with you.
Yes.
I don't have much intimate time.
Okay.
I really don't. I really don't. Like, for the last 6 years, since 2015, after I went through my Can I say it?
Yeah, you
I
can
went
say
through. I had a
anything you
suicide
want.
attempt, and
Yes.
then the only thing when I came back to life, the only thing I really concentrated on was like work.
Mhm.
And I am just recently like putting myself out there.
Mm.
Like I just started working out. I just started to like even like take care of myself, dress
Which,
better.
congratulations.
Thank
You've
you.
had an amazing journey.
Thank you.
Do you want to talk about that a little bit? Because
Sure.
that's like, I look up to you for that. Talk to the
Yeah.
people about
mean,
your journey.
It's just I became so, I don't want to say obsessed, but I became so focused on wanting to achieve, my career and like
Yes.
push and make films. And I remember telling myself, I was at a point where I said I need to make films to breathe because I had just survived a suicide attempt. And then
Yes.
now I'm at a point where I say I need to breathe in order to make films. Like I'm alive, I'm good. Like I'm at a
Yes.
good place mentally, and then physically I'm getting there. But it's more recent that I didn't actually make out with someone
Mhm.
until recently, like a couple months ago.
Okay.
So I hadn't even like I had of course before, but I
Right.
mean like after 2015,
Yeah.
it's like I had a whole reset. Like my whole life started again.
Yeah.
And my main focus was those first 5 years, push forward, push through, get the film, get films made.
Because you've been making films like every freaking
Every
year.
year.
Like how many?
One film a year.
One film a year.
So it's this is my 5th film,
Mhm.
and I've already made my 6th film, which comes out next year. I'll tell you
Right.
guys more about it later.
Yes.
But yeah, that's pretty much like where I'm at. So it's hard for me to give you a concrete answer because
Mhm.
I feel like I'm just discovering that.
This
I'll
is
tell you,
beautiful. I love
yeah,
it.
I'll tell you though, like I definitely do enjoy like intimacy. I think
Yes.
it's great, and if I had to like think of a like freak, like you said, like sexual
What's your
frequency,
frequency?
right?
Yes.
I think it'd be just exploring, like being like I used to be such a prude. We're like, no, don't do that. Like now I'm just like, go for it, like go for it. Yeah.
You're describing how I used to be. Like I literally lived my first show. I said, y'all are not going to believe this, but I am a recovering prude. I used to be extremely prudish. This is right. This is wrong. There's no gray area.
Yeah.
I was judge. I was jury. And I was not very sexually fluid. And now it's like,
But it's beautiful.
Who was that?
It's like there's so much. And you know what? I have someone that you should have on your show one of these days. She's a really famous Spanish actress, and she's like my mentor. And she always tells me, she goes, Jorge, she goes, oh my gosh, you're so young. Go have orgies. She's like, do everything you want. She's like, take my house in the hills. She goes, and she's like, take a man, take multiple men out there.
Multiple men.
She's like, she's like, do whatever you want. She goes, explore. She goes,
yes.
She says you can fall in love, but don't fall in love with everyone. She says,
Yes.
she's like, explore and have fun. And you know what? I love her. She's let me stay in one of her houses in the hills.
My gosh,
I've never had
amazing.
an orgy, but I think I should. I think I probably should.
Listen, as somebody who has had an orgy,
Oh my god, I want to know.
I would say you need to have an
I
orgy.
need to have an orgy. Okay.
Yes. If it's something that, look, my philosophy, part of my sexual frequency is like, if it slightly excites me, I'm willing to explore it and potentially try it.
Yeah.
And so when I did had I ever said that on the show that I've had an orgy?
I don't think so.
There it is.
She just
Well,
did.
surprise!
I don't remember.
I don't know who would be surprised by hearing me say that. If you're in the chat, let me know. Would you be surprised that I had an orgy? I don't know if people would, but yeah, if it slightly excites you, and let me know. I can hook you up with some people because I know
I love that.
The baddest,
I know some.
the baddest is on the chat saying,
Hey, the baddest.
drop her name. But she's also saying, yes, films on films. Yay for your first makeout sesh.
Yes, we're celebrating that for
And
sure.
We also have Evolve with Nicolette on the YouTubes. So she's saying, hey, loving the goddess sandwich.
Hey,
Cara Mommy's in the house
protein
too.
in the sandwich right here.
His frequency
Cara
could be
Mommy.
lights, camera,
I
action.
love that. Yes.
Orgy is news to me. She referring to your news there.
Okay, so maybe I hadn't dropped that news on the show, but Carol, are you surprised? Let me know. Are you surprised that I've had an orgy? I'm curious. But yes, like it is something that if you were at that point in your sexual exploration,
Mhm.
I say definitely go with it. Like go with what feels right in your body. If that's something that you want to explore
Yeah.
and try, it is definitely one of the top like erotic experiences, most erotic experiences
So you know
that I've
something
ever
interesting happened to me recently.
Yes.
Like I told I've been on my fitness journey, and I feel like
Mhm.
I've gotten more confident about it.
had. Yes.
An American couple actually approached me,
Hey.
but it wasn't even like on an app. It was like in person.
Oh,
At the gym.
At the gym.
Yes,
Ah.
yes. And I was like, well, not now. I was like, but I'll get your number.
Cruising at the
Great.
gym.
Yeah, and you know what?
Them
It's
swingers,
happened
you know?
a lot. Like there was, it's happened a lot. It's just like now I know. I'm not saying that I'm the hottest guy, but I feel like I'm very
You're
confident.
hot, baby.
And let me tell you something. Like I know now. I know what women go through because like I have all these dudes like just
You're
and
attracting.
I like it.
You're attracting. You're like a magnet right
Yeah.
now, and people are coming like
Yeah.
close to you. I have actually been approached to have an orgy too, or not an orgy, a threesome.
Yeah.
When I was in Vegas, have I talked about this?
I
I was in Vegas. Have I?
I don't think so.
I was in Vegas and it was my aunt and my sisters, and we always do this whole big thing where like whenever Mana comes, whenever they do a tour, we go out and with my aunt because that's my mom's sister, and Mana was one of my mom's favorite bands. May she rest in power. And so we had gone out to Vegas, and it was September 16th. I'll never forget. And we were at Caesar's Palace. Caesar's Palace has been so good to me, people. So good to me. When I go to Vegas, I have to go to Caesar's Palace because so this married couple is talking to my aunt and myself. They buy us drinks, they bought us some margaritas. The male was very metrosexual. Like I'm pretty sure he was bi. And that's my favorite. Bi play is my
Really?
my fucking fantasies. Yes. Like I want to be in a room where everyone wants to fuck everybody. And you don't necessarily have to, right?
Just to like film it.
Yeah, right. I was like, I want to watch.
I want to right.
I want to watch.
Yeah, I wanna watch
I mean,
too,
it's hot. It's
yeah.
hot. You know, I mean, if I can participate, even better. But fuck it, I'm there to watch.
That's that was a question I wanted to ask you. Like, would you ever film any erotic content?
Okay, so I have I have
He's
done
like,
it.
I actually have
So-
it's on my phone.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh.
No, so a while ago, there was this dude that I would hang out with a lot,
Mhm.
like a lot. It's just a good
Mhm.
friend. And one time for some reason he just hit me. He's like, "Hey, we gotta go clubbing. We gotta go celebrate." I was like, "Celebrate what?" He's like, "Let's just go celebrate." I was like, "Okay." So then we went to West Hollywood. I was like,
Right.
"This was a little strange because this dude is like straight, right?" So he was like,
Yeah, I like
and
the
he's- and
quotes.
Actually, let me just, I'll say this: like he's
Straight.
he's still my best friend, but we haven't talked in a while. But we went out and we were like celebrating friendship and this and this and that. And for some reason, like we like ended up like making out,
Right.
and then like we almost like hooked up with someone, but instead I was like, I'll just watch.
Mm,
And I was like, and I just did, and
yeah.
and he was like, you should record. And he's like, I want you to watch. I was like, okay. I was like, sure.
That's
But this was
such a
like, I was
turn
so
on.
shy back then. I was like, I was
Right.
such a like shy, like
Mhm.
person. And now that I think about it, if I could go back, the things I would do to that man. Like honestly, I'd be like,
I mean,
the things I would let him do to me too. Like, I'd
talk
be
about
like,
spank bank material.
But it didn't happen. Hopefully he's not watching because I mean I don't care. But.
I mean,
Or
hopefully he is and he hits
yeah.
you up.
Hopefully
Like
he is, and you can do that.
like we can do this. We can try this
You
part
can-
2.
yeah.
Okay. Ricky, what do we have going on in the chat?
Okay, so Carol Mommy is absolutely not surprised and wants all the details, is what she's saying.
The deets.
And the baddest is also saying, "Me too. How come I didn't know about this orgy? Maybe I did."
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I have to keep some things under my I don't know under
Well,
what.
I don't
but,
know. I mean,
You know.
Yeah.
I guess.
You
Something-
guess what?
I guess you got to keep something. You can't
You,
tell all
I
the
mean,
stories.
no, I gotta, I
Well,
gotta let them loose,
you
like
gotta keep
periodically.
mystery,
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
there you go. All right, yeah.
I gotta
That
keep
makes more
mystery,
sense.
but I also gotta keep, having more content in my personal life so that I can talk about it. I actually do have a video that I recorded
Hey,
on Monday.
What?
Hey.
Oh my god. We want to see it. No, just-
That's the first time that I have
What?
I've ever done it. It was very like point of view perspective.
so you're not in it?
My body's in it.
Well.
I'm holding the phone.
Oh.
I'm holding the phone, and he's in between my legs.
Oh. So
It
we can
was
see,
really
you can
hot.
see his face.
You can't, because he's buried.
'Cause he's down
he's
there.
in there.
Oh.
Yeah, his
Hmm.
face is buried. He was busy. He was busy.
I love that.
In all the good ways.
Yeah.
I don't know how we ended up here, but we did.
In the orgy?
Yeah. How
Oh.
do we get to orgies? I love it.
Because I was telling you that this lady.
Oh yes, you
So
got approached.
she really wants me to have an orgy.
Now, if you got approached,
Oh, you mean this married couple?
yes.
Oh, I'll totally do it. I just like this is actually very recent, and I said, "Oh, I would love to, but I'm really like swamped right now with work stuff. So maybe after October
I'm
1st."
sorry.
I keep telling people after October 1st we'll do whatever you guys
Yeah,
want.
excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm free all
I
of
don't know
October.
if you know, but I have a premiere coming
I have a
up.
film coming
So,
up, yeah.
what did you say earlier when we were off air? That if you wanted to be arrogant,
Oh,
or
if
a
I
total-
really wanted to be a total asshole, like arrogant asshole,
Yes.
I would just fail at it because I'm not. I can't be.
you would totally fail
That's
at
why
it.
when people say that I'm very difficult to work with, I think what they mean is that I'm very strict because I'm a perfectionist and people can't distinguish between the two because they're stupid.
Right.
But but I don't think I'm arrogant. I think I'm just really strict about things. But not like in my personal life. I'm very chill.
So, I want to get back to the intimacy question because you said you haven't really been intimate, but what about like intimacy?
No, well, so let me rephrase that.
with yourself.
I've been intimate. No, I've definitely
Yeah.
been intimate. What I mean is like, I don't know what my frequency would entail because I feel like, although I've done things in the past,
Right.
like pre 2015,
Present.
I'm a completely different person. Like it's been
Right.
6 years, and it's like now I find myself saying yes to everything.
I love that.
I say yes, of course, and it's
I love
like
that.
like yeah,
And you're about to
Yeah.
go into like a little season of rest.
I am, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get into a season of rest for yourself. Take time for yourself,
Yeah.
and like Shonda Rhimes, who wrote that book, like say yes,
Yes.
like a year
Yes.
of yes. So
yes.
will you commit here on Sexual Frequency that while you're in your time of rest, you
Yeah.
will say yes to all the
Absolutely. Ask me anything right
yumminess
now.
and juiciness
Ask me anything right now.
of life?
Yeah. Yeah, because look, listen, like I'm
Exciting.
32 years old, right?
Yes.
And I have a whole life ahead of me,
Yeah.
right? So like I'm thinking I could either say no and stay home and probably watch like some kind of like, I don't know, like Grey's Anatomy reruns because that's one of my favorite shows.
Right.
Or I can go out and like do something. And you know what? That's how I've been meeting people. Actually, like I've gotten to a point where like it's like literally a Friday and it's 10 p.m. I'm like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be home. I'll get in my car. I'll get in my car and I'll drive, and then I'll end up meeting someone. Like, and it doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily mean that I'm gonna like hook up with them, but it's
Right.
like I meet someone and and it's always fun. But it's the to me, I think if I have to think about like sexual frequency, I was gonna say it's a thrill. Now that I think about it, like the
Mhm.
thrill of meeting someone and not knowing what's gonna happen.
Mhm.
Because it's fun.
Yeah.
And
And-
surprising, especially when you get
Yes.
two people at the gym, a couple,
Yes.
hitting you up.
And it's
so,
like
I mean, that's very surprising.
Well, and it's strange to me because that's
Yeah.
never happened to me
Right,
before.
yeah.
And I always try to keep to myself because I don't want people to think that I'm looking at them. Because sometimes you just can't not look.
Right.
But
yeah.
yeah, it's gotten to a point where like, yeah,
Like
It's
I
fun.
said, you're attracting right now. You're like that magnet, and the things that you want are gonna come your way.
literally.
And literally, maybe that's a question we should ask.
Oh my god, you said that
Um,
right now, and I feel like telling you a story, but maybe I'll tell you in private.
Oh, okay. Well, I just do want to say that here on Sexual Frequency, we accept every part of you. We do not
Thank
kink
you.
shame. We accept everyone, everything. The only thing that we don't like on this show is what, Rick?
Cock blockers.
We're not fans of cock
What does that mean?
blockers.
I've never understood that. Sorry, I'm Mexican. English is my second language, so I don't know.
Okay, so a cock blocker is basically anyone, anything, any pet that is going to stop you from getting laid.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we don't like those.
We don't like those. That's why we say put your cock blockers to sleep. We tell all of the audience, put your cock blockers to sleep early. It's time for Sexual Frequency. That means your pets, the whole bit, like everything, everyone. This is your time to be here on Sexual Frequency. What's up, Rick?
The baddest is commenting that he was busy, referencing the other story. Oh no, I'm sorry, that you've been busy with with films and all that. But then
Yes.
she's asking, "Oh, are you a Virgo rising?" LOL.
I am.
And then she says, "Right now, clock poppers are my kids." LOL.
I'm a Virgo rising also, and the
But remember how we
baddest
wanted to
is
get
a
rid of
Virgo.
Virgos?
Yeah.
And she was also saying, "Yes, bitch, that's hot." We're referencing your Monday
my Monday videos.
yeah, your Monday video.
Let me know if you want to see it. The
And
baddest. I'll send it to you. No.
Carol
Just kidding.
Carol Mommy's asking to post it on Facebook, or it didn't happen, Laura.
I will get banned, bitch. I can't be banned. Like my school's on Facebook. Yeah, I'm going to like a school. We have like a closed group. Like a lot of them
Oh,
are
yeah,
in
you don't want them to-
Australia,
yeah.
so I'm not. That group would probably appreciate my video.
Yeah, because
So-
Australians are kind of open. But
Oh, beyond. Like it's crazy the things that they're doing over there with kind of what
with their cocks.
yeah, with their cogs. The puppetry that is happening over there is incredible. But yeah, they're really doing amazing things over there, amazing work with men and integrating the feminine energy and just being balanced individuals.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing. They have a lot of work to do when it comes to equality,
Yeah.
equity and all of those things.
Yeah.
But we give the flowers where they are owed. So I posted a question on our Instagram because you are in the industry, the film
Mhm.
industry. So we wanted to know from our guests, like, what is a sexy movie scene? Like, do you remember like from being younger that you can even think back and you're just like, oh my God, I remember like. Tell us.
Girl, you guys are gonna think I'm a sociopath.
Don't
But
tell
that-
me
I
like
think-
American Psycho.
No, but like a scene. Well, it's almost, but no, like a scene that I really like because it's so
Yes.
hot. But no, let me phrase that. It's not hot. It's just the way they directed it is
Mm-hmm.
so good. Fincher does that to you. It's that scene. Have you guys seen Gone Girl?
I have
No.
not.
Oh my god.
Okay, describe the scene for us. This
Well,
isn't
no,
a bad thing.
she's
Let
like
us know.
it's about this woman who goes missing and they think her husband killed her. Later on, we find out.
Oh.
Spoiler alert! No, she like went missing her by herself because she wants her husband to go to jail. But then when she like finds herself being actually kidnapped by one of her stalker exes, she decides to
Oh,
she decides to like
yeah.
seduce him, and they're having sex. And while they're having sex, she's like slits his throat.
This is the one with Ben Affleck.
Yeah,
right?
she slits his throat, and the
Holy
blood comes all on her.
fuck.
And so, but it's such a good scene. Like, if my husband cheated on me, you best believe I wouldn't do that. But you know what I mean? No, I would never do that. No, it's a joke.
Yes, yeah.
But you know what I mean? It's such a good scene because so the reason I'm fascinated with it is because they shot it 76 times.
What?
Yeah, that's
Wow.
what Fincher's a maniac, like director, and he shoots over and over and over
Yes.
again. And she talks
Jeez.
about how she practiced with a Dora the Explorer doll.
Wow.
Wow.
So, but if we're talking about like a sexy scene,
Or it doesn't have to be sexy, just something that made you feel sexy.
no, it didn't make me feel sexy at all. It just made me feel really happy because I was like, this is good cinema.
Well, you know.
Oh, wait,
Well,
wait.
it is.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my god.
Here we
Okay,
go.
so there's
Let's
this movie.
see it.
There's this movie called Belle de Jour by Luis Buñuel. It's a film from the 60s,
Mhm.
and it's about this. You guys should watch it. It would be perfect for you guys to watch and discuss in your next show.
Mm.
It's a movie about this woman who she's like a housewife in the 60s,
Mhm.
and she's like very calm, and but she decides to become a prostitute behind her husband's back just to know what it feels like, and she ends up liking it, and she gets all these customers who like whip her and like not torture, but like
She's
really
a sub.
aggressive,
Yeah.
and like there's this scene where she's like tied into a tree.
Wow.
Wow.
and like oh my god, it's so, and Catherine Villeneuve, I think that's her last name. She's the actress, a
Mm.
French actress, beautiful woman, still alive. You guys should watch that film. And when I remember watching that film with my mom, because Laura, I just heard her name, the Spanish actress. She told me to watch it. She was like, "You should
Yes.
watch this movie." I think she goes, "You're going through this period of like, you're like discovering
Yes.
yourself." She goes, "Watch this movie, you're gonna like it." I was like, "Wow, this is a good movie."
I am
Yeah.
here for it. That was really exciting for
Yeah,
me.
and I think she's
to
like a
hear
sex
that.
addict. I think that's the reason why
Oh.
she does it, but she doesn't realize it. And again, like some of the things these people do, like they treat her like a prostitute, and she
Right.
she likes to pretend like she does. She's like, "Oh, I'm at the wrong place," but no, bitch, you're there because you want to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting, and we're going to talk about this next month because it is Kinktober. But talking about, I've been doing my research, and a friend of mine was just letting me know how like people do play out their traumas through kink play. And so it could quite possibly be that this
Maybe.
person was like, I don't know, I'm gonna definitely watch the fucking movie, but you could be playing out your trauma.
Yeah.
It's like through kink, through a pleasurable experience, and kind of changing your brain chemistry around what it is that happened. Okay, we have a lot of movement in the chat, Rick.
So the baddest is first she says, actually first Chia was referencing live stream on Twitch.
Live stream on Twitch.
Yeah, your video, I believe.
Oh yeah.
We were talking about videos, but
Miami video.
The baddest is saying he said he is a perfectionist and my Virgo pussy heartbeat
Yes.
went heart attack.
Yes.
And then she's saying, "OMG, I love Gone." I love Gone Girl too. And then Ben Affleck is so hot in that movie.
I just want to say, for those of you watching on all platforms, if you're watching, you know who you are, Mr. Mystery from my video. I will not be sharing my video with anyone. Okay.
She said, if you don't share on Facebook, it never happened.
Rest assured that video is staying with me. Okay. Kinky. Kinky you. I just had to put that out there in case they're watching. Okay, so I want to go over like just a couple of the things that like our audience members came up with.
I'm ready for it. I'm good.
Someone said it's not a movie, but Bridgerton was lovely.
I've never seen Bridgerton.
So
yeah,
the actor is incredibly hot. And
I know who he
and
is.
I forget his name.
It don't matter.
It was interesting. Bridgerton, I thought, it was a little juicy, sure. We also have the baddest who's here in the chat who told me this earlier, who said all the 50 Shades of Grey and 365, although it was bad acting, but he's a god.
Have you guys seen Love? Sorry to interrupt you, but have you seen Love by
Love?
What's his name? Director Gaspar Noé. So he's a I don't even know where the fuck he's from, but he likes to use a lot of sexual stuff. You guys should watch Love on Netflix. The first like 10 minutes is literally like a girl giving him a hand job, and it's real. They talked about how like the director, he's like so method. He asked these actors to like actually have sex.
I think I've seen this.
Gaspar Noé, I think that's his name. Yeah.
What happens? What transpires? I feel like I've seen this film before.
The movie?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm sure like you start the movie and like
Yeah.
the first thing you see, it's like freaking dick and pussy and just like he's like fingering her and he's like,
No, that's
We're
great.
getting graphic,
Yeah,
and that's
that's
okay.
great. That's
It's okay.
great.
It's sexual frequency.
Keep going.
but you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's
Details. We need details.
Oh my god, the baddest says, "Send it in the chat." LOL.
It's called Love. I think it's called Love. That's
And
the
it's
movie,
on
yeah.
Love.
Netflix.
Yeah, and
Love on Netflix.
I need to write these down. So Love was one. What was the other one that you
I
mentioned?
don't know. I'm trying to think of the director's name.
What was the other film that you said about the woman turned prostitute?
Belle de Joux.
Belle de Joux.
Mhm.
Oh,
I even like how I say it, Belle de Joux.
I love it. Okay, so we also had Wild Things, the pool scene. Have you seen that?
No.
With what's her name? Denise Richards.
Yeah, Denise Richards.
And Selma Blair.
The girl
Is it Selma
from
Blair? No,
Party of Five.
Party of Five.
I can't remember her name though.
Yeah, but we know who it is.
Yeah.
That was a really hot scene. I actually looked it up because I like to do my research for the show. Cruel Intentions was also one
That's a
that
good
came
one.
up.
Yeah.
Cruel Intentions was hot. A friend of mine also said Friday Night Lights because she loves Tim Riggins. Somebody commented, interestingly enough, scenes of cheating really turned her on. Scenes of cheating, infidelity. I'm seeing a lot of connections here, like threesomes. 365 was, I believe he like kidnapped her. 50 Shades of Grey is a little coercion-y. So a lot of these scenes that people are really super turned on by are considered a little bit taboo. So that makes my pussy heartbeat happy.
I mean, taboo to like my grandmother, you know?
Well, but is it things that people would do in real life? Like if someone says, scenes of cheating really turn me on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like cheating is pretty much a taboo, and I feel like even to say that as a married person is like, whoa, did you just really say that, girl? What you talking-
Oh my god, I have to share a story about someone with you guys,
Yes.
but I don't know if I should. Well, okay, it'll be quick. I won't say names. I have a friend who I love dearly. I love
Yes.
dearly, and actually, I want to hug him right now because I haven't seen him in a
Mm.
while. But he called me the other day. He's like, I went on a date. He's like, and he's like, I don't hook up with people, but I went home with this dude, and everything was going fine. We're making out. And we're about to, get it,
Mhm.
get it on, and then he said to me, I can't wait to take those clothes off and rape you. Yes, and I was like,
no,
and I was like,
not
oh.
the rape you.
Yeah, that's-
And then he just stopped. He wasn't like, I was
Yes.
FaceTiming with him. And he's like, Jorge. He's like, I stopped. He's like, I didn't, I don't know what to say. And then he just looked at me. He's like, I'm into that. He's like,
Yeah.
I can't. And then I felt so bad. Like I wanted to find this dude to be like,
Like what the fuck is wrong? Look, again, I'm not a king shamer. I'm not a shamer of like things you want to do, but that's like a discussion you have with somebody.
exactly. Not like on a first date,
Yeah,
right? It's
before
like,
you want to go into rape fantasy mode, like no. I had a guy once who we were like sexting, or we were on the phone. I think, yeah, we were probably like having phone sex, and he said,
wait, how do you not know if you were having phone sex?
phone sex or texting. I don't know if it was through text or we were actually talking.
Oh, that's exhausting.
It's kind of fun. I have learned to appreciate that part now. Especially during quarantine because bitch, I wasn't out there in these streets, and if you were, I hope you were safe. But yeah, he said that to me. He was like, oh yeah, I want to fuck you so hard, like if I'm almost like I'm raping you. And I was like, I was like, no, not even a little bit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But he was like, I'm sorry, like that, like, blah blah blah, whatever. Who is Junior trying to get in on our live stream? Junior, your device is not connected.
Wait,
Did you
what?
see this on YouTube? It says device is not connected. Junior.
Someone's trying to join.
I did not see
Junior.
Junior, jugar yo.
Junior.
We can
Explícate.
delete
Esta no
that,
es una
right?
orgy. Not yet.
There they go. There.
Junior, you're giving me
gone.
rapey vibes. Please.
So
no.
I have to tell you real
Stop.
quick. There's
Yes,
this dude
tell
that
us.
there's this dude that I met a couple
Uh-huh.
weeks ago.
Mhm.
He's okay, he's a flight attendant.
Oh, okay.
Listen, like I met up with him
Hmm.
and we hooked up, whatever.
Yes.
But like we text because every time he wants to come by, like he wants to meet up, but I don't have time now. But he's always like sexting, right? And he'll send me like photos and videos, and I'll literally be like picking out tomatoes at the grocery store, and I'll be like, oh yeah, baby, and I'll be like, oh yeah, daddy, like I'll just like type like, oh yeah, daddy, I like that, right? But I'm just like picking out tomatoes to like make a salad or something, right?
Right.
But I got the reason why I'm saying this is because you say you're like you were doing that and then you're like it's hot, but I got tired. Like he texted me a couple days ago. He's like,
Yes.
ooh, he's like, I can't wait to be there and have you. And then I'm like, cool. Like I was like, cool. I was just like, bro, it's just like too much work.
Yeah.
Just come over already. Like
Yeah.
like fly out to LA.
He's trying to fill it out. Like he's really into the foreplay aspect.
Me too, but for the
don't
phone,
just
oh my
randomly
God.
send a dick pic when I'm
no,
at the grocery
no.
store.
He'll be like, what are you doing? And be like, I'm watching TV. I'll be like, I'm watching TV.
Yes.
Oh, he's like, what are you wearing? And they'll be like, ugh, absolutely nothing. He's like, ooh. And then he'll send me a picture and be like, oh my God, yes. And they'll be like, he'll say something like, he's like, are you touching yourself? Of course, daddy. And I'm probably
Anything for you, Daddy.
eating like walking chips while I'm watching Nine Perfect Strangers. I'll be like, great. And then he's like, he'll say something like, do you want to see me come? I'm like, sure. So he'll send me a video. I won't even watch it. I'll be like, oh, great.
You won't even watch it?
No, because I'm like watching. I'm like,
Will you watch it later?
Here's the thing. Like, I know that he's probably like lonely and he wants to like,
Yes.
So I'm like, cool. Like, I'll
He
help
wants
you
to
out, bro. Like,
connect.
I'm down. Like, we've already hooked up. I know you, but I'm more about like, you gotta be in front of me, bro. Like, you gotta be in front of me. Cause
Yes.
Yeah.
That fantasy does get old, especially when they live where you live.
Like if I'm dating
No
someone,
shade to who.
if I'm dating someone, and that's cool because I know that one way or another, like
Right.
we're gonna like end up doing it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like,
There's
Yeah.
a lot of people who are really into that though. Like
Yeah.
they are into just like wanting to build these connections through texting, through picture exchange. And it's like you have to see where you are in your life if that's gonna fit or not. Cause yeah, that can become really exhausting.
I'm into it, but I'm also into the like in person,
Real life shit.
like more. Yeah.
For sure. So I have to say before we wrap this part up of the movies, of course, just the dope ass podcast, the daddies of the Good News Radio Network came in at the last second and they fucking took the trophy because their most memorable sexy scenario in a movie was, brace yourselves, Bad Santa in the dressing room, BBW anal scene.
Bad Santa.
And they also said parking lot fuck me Santa, honorable mention. Where they're in the car. I looked this up too. I googled it because it's been a long time since I've seen Bad Santa, and I literally had to go to YouTube and it said something like Bad Santa like butt play. Bad Santa butt plays. So I was like, okay, we're doing this. And it was pretty fucking hilarious. And they're the daddies and they come through once again with the win for sure. And then especially the fuck me Santa, like she's basically riding him in the car and he wants to take his hat off and she's like, no,
Yeah.
bitch, keep your hat on. This is my fantasy right here. I'm fucking Santa. I love that. That was like so much fun. Rick, what do we got going on?
All right, so Evolve with Nicolette is saying
Mhm.
it's the Virgo rising, we busy, and it's the unbothered sexting for me.
Unbothered sexting. Yeah. I
Carol
see
Mommy
that.
reference, read it out loud or it didn't happen. I guess we're going back to your post.
Wait, I think she's talking about Jorge's text messages.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
Read
There you
those
go.
out loud.
there
But
It
you go.
didn't
hey,
happen,
like
is what
let's
she's-
like I
That
could
makes more
I could
sense.
be mean and never reply, but at least I'm sure he's like
Yes.
having this world created in his mind while I'm telling him, yes, daddy,
Mhm.
yes.
And then the baddest replied with, "It's my kink, girl. Tell me what to do. It's the praise kink for me."
Mm.
I like that.
Tell us more about that praise kink. I know that we said that was the baddest, right?
Yeah, the baddest.
She definitely hypes people up a lot, and I'm here for it because I just am. She's awesome. My computer is acting up. It says that it is 11:47 p.m. and it is definitely not
No,
that
it's
time.
9:47.
I cannot find
You're on Central
my next
time.
notes. I know. What's
Is it
going
Central?
on?
Yeah,
What's
2 hours.
going
Girl, why you in
on?
Wyoming?
That is Central, right? Who else is Central?
North Dakota.
Chicago.
Is Chicago Central?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, Jorge, tell us to kind of get us started into Kink Month.
Okay.
What is the kinkiest thing that you've ever done?
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you.
Tell us.
Like that I guess does it count if they done it to me?
Yeah, of course.
Do you guys really want to know?
We really
So this dude, this flight
want
attendant
to
dude,
know.
I hooked up with him and he was like, I don't know. I told him that I'm so in control of my career and I like to be like the one that calls the shots. But when it comes to like being intimate, it's like the other way around. And it was so casual.
You like being submissive.
Right. It was so
Okay.
casual. He's like, what do you want me to come? I was like, wherever you want. He's like, in your face. I was like, okay. That's how casual I was. That's like the kinkiest thing I've ever done.
I mean, there's definitely cum sluts out there.
Yeah. But it's
I
wait.
like that.
But I'll say that I had never done it. And I was like, that's what I'm telling you. I keep saying yes to everything. And I was like, oh, I kind of like this.
I love that
Yeah.
for you. I knew your skin was glowing for a reason.
Yes.
It's the cum facials.
It's the facial.
I love it. Okay, what's our girl Nico saying?
She's saying, "Girl, I like a praise kink. So when he orders me to do this, do that, and call me a good girl and bad girl, all that, and then
Mhm.
she puts wet the wet emojis. The wet.
Yes, I love that.
My God,
there's
this is
so much
Speedo.
so much yumminess, with everything, with all our play. But I want to get into a couple of questions for you, Jorge, that we'd like to ask some of our guests. And we nominated you to play this game.
Okay. What's the game?
It's not necessarily a game, but we said we wanted to get you stripped.
Okay.
And we're doing pretty good, I think. We're getting to know you very intimately.
You guys know my like facials?
Yes. So we would like to know here at Sexual Frequency, when was the last time you self-pleasured?
Probably like today during lunch.
Okay. I mean, you're getting constant text and videos, so
Yeah, so I was like,
you know,
whatever,
of
you know.
course, it's good to do that, especially when you're under stress.
Yeah,
What
definitely.
is your favorite body part?
My lips.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What is your favorite body part on someone else?
Their eyes. Yeah.
Tell me about that. Their
So-
eyes.
So there's like, I'm very talented with my lips. And there's something about eye contact that's just like, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. You just like look at me the right way and I'll be like, oh my God.
It's funny because my
Yeah.
sister's friend was over earlier today and she said a comment about like having difficulty initiating sex. And I was like, girl, you just need to get the right look down. That's all you got to do. Get
It's
the
not
eyes.
even that though.
Get
Yeah.
the eyes down. That's like
Yeah.
it.
But there's something about people's eyes. Like
Yes.
I will randomly like walk around and if I see somebody that has like really beautiful eyes, like I'll be like, hey, you have really nice eyes.
Yeah.
And then I just walk away because I don't want to think that I'm being weird. But I'll tell people. Yeah.
It's not. I mean, it's
But
a compliment.
it doesn't
It's a
mean like I
compliment.
want to like do stuff to
Right,
you.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, it's a compliment.
Nah, when I'm like if I'm doing something with someone and if they don't have like the best eyes, I mean that's fine. It's not a big deal. But if they do, it's a win-win. You know, it's
Right.
like
They
just
don't.
wait a minute. Be like,
They don't have the best eyes, so you shoot them in the eye.
Oh, wow.
or just never look at them. No.
Well, that too.
Oh my God. That's too funny. Okay. Do you enjoy booty play?
Like me doing it or me getting it done?
Both.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. Here's the thing: when people ask me like, "Are you top? Are you bottom?" I'd be like, "I'm gay. I like ass. I like dick. I like everything that has to do with men." Like I don't understand like that idea that you're ashamed because you've bottomed.
Yeah,
Like no, listen,
it's sex.
you're not enjoying it if you're being ashamed of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
true.
honestly, it doesn't make me less of a man. So I just have to say that
Abso-fucking-lutely.
I like everything. You want you.
Virgo rising power right
Like,
here.
I just don't
Come on.
understand. Like,
Yeah.
you know, one thing that really turns me on is pleasing. So I really want to make sure that whoever I'm with, like they,
Yes.
that we're really having a good time, but that, yeah.
Yeah, that you can please
Yeah.
them and reciprocate pleasure. I love that.
Yeah. Keep
What
grabbing the mic.
what is one thing that you haven't tried but would like to?
What is that thing called? The Eiffel
I mean,
Tower?
we said orgy. Oh my God. Okay, when we did this right now, Eiffel Tower came to my mind. I was like, Eiffel Tower, let's get the orgy going. Yes.
I always think about like for my birthday one of these years, I'm gonna
Yes.
go ahead and do it, but it never happened. So
Explain. What's Eiffel Tower? I don't think I know this reference.
like,
Do you want to take that one?
sure, it's like, I guess it means like I'm being fucked and sucking someone's dick at the same time while two dudes are like high fiving. You know?
Yes.
Ah,
They
okay.
put
Yeah.
their hands up
Yeah.
and Eiffel Tower. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely on my list. They haven't high fived, but I want to leave that there. Let's see. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being vanilla, 10 being rainbow, what number would you say you are?
In the sense of being gay?
No, in the sense of your sexual openness.
Oh, a 10. I'm very open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the rainbow of life, baby. The rainbow of life.
Yeah.
Forever Bay or We Can All Play.
I don't know what that. Oh, you mean like an open thing?
Yes.
Oof. Yeah, I can't.
Okay, so you're
No.
a Forever Bay.
If I'm with someone, listen. If I'm with someone, it has to be exclusive. If I'm not, then I'm everyone's hoe. But
Okay.
it's fine.
We're gonna add that. Everyone's hoe.
Yeah.
I hope you're ready. Everybody's hoe. And then we have something that we do here called Let's Make a Playlist.
Okay.
So what is your top song that you would have on your sensual love making playlist?
Shit. I don't know. Well, right now it'd be probably Telepatia.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a
great song.
Great
Yeah.
one. I love it.
And then Sex with Me by Rihanna.
Sex with me, so
I love the lyrics.
amazing.
I love what she says. Sex with I don't know the lyrics. Never mind. But it says something about like with me.
Five fingers.
Yeah. Yeah.
We love some Riri. Okay, what is a song? Excuse me. That you would have on your "I'm Everybody's Hoe" playlist.
How many licks?
I like
My little
this.
kid, yeah.
We need to be writing these down. Okay. That's it. Those are all the questions that we have for you, and the let's get to know you and strip you down.
Okay.
Do you have anything on your chest right now that you would just like to share based off this conversation, what we've talked about, anything that you're just like, I need to just share this with the people, share this with the freaks?
No, just enjoy life.
I love that.
Yeah.
Enjoy life. That's what we're gonna do.
Say yes to
Absolutely.
everything.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Say yes to everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You don't like it, you don't have to do it again.
That's
Right. And then you don't know if you're gonna like it if you don't try it.
And that's why if like I'm always like really annoyed by like the whole like heterosexual, bisexual, all this stuff. Like I guess that we keep putting titles into things, and it's like, what if you try it? Like if you like it, you know? Who knows?
That's very new paradigm thinking, and I feel like we're definitely heading in that direction of like the future being fluid and not needing to have labels and just being able to be free in whatever it is that we want. Unfortunately, we're still using labels right now.
The problem is that people feel so ready to like talk about their personal experiences, which there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But then we have like the boomers who keep shaming people, and it's like, how many years do the boomers have left? Like, honestly, things are changing.
Things are definitely changing, and there are boomers out there, you know, that are on the opposite end of that spectrum, but they're holding us back.
Like, I had a friend who came to me once and said, "Hey, Jorge, like, I hooked up with a dude," and I was like, "Were you drunk?" And he's like, "Straight, right?" And I was like, he's like, "No, I just did because there was something about it." I was like, "Okay, did you like it?" He's like, "I think I did." He's like, "Does that make me bisexual?" I was like, "I think that just makes you like you." Like, why do you need to put a label to it?
That part.
Yeah.
Like, why?
I think that just makes you you.
Yeah.
That's what new paradigm's all about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just do whatever you want.
Yes.
There's a reason why things can be done, you know, unless it's not like, as long as you're not being heard.
Yeah.
You know, but
anything with consent.
Yeah.
You know, anything with consent. Absolutely. It was so great to have you on.
Thank you.
Like, this time went by really quickly. I'm gonna be seeing you again on Friday. I'm so excited for that. I can't wait to take a picture with you on the red carpet.
Me too.
And where can people find you? No, we said it at the top of the show, but let the people know, where can they find you? Because the freaks are gonna be looking for you, baby.
Corner of La Cienega and no. You guys can find me on Oficial Jorge Xolalpa, and that's with an X. If you can just Google me Jorge Chalupa, and that'll correct you, and you'll find me. Honestly, it's fine.
Oh, that was funny.
Rick, where can they find you?
On Instagram, Rick Rocks 00.
And do you want to tell people what your sexy scene was? We didn't get to
You know
it.
what? Mine was Monster Ball, I think.
Yeah, Monsters
you ever
Ball.
seen that one? I mean, it's a little dark.
I've heard about it.
Yeah, because it's with Halle Berry and what's his name? Billy Bob.
Billy Bob
Thornton.
Bad Santa. Bad Santa.
Yeah, that's right. Coming back to Bad
Billy
Santa.
Bob made it
Billy
on the
Bob.
list twice.
Billy Bob. Yeah, that was a hot scene. I mean, it's a little dark movie, but
Yeah.
Halle Berry's hot too, man.
I never got to that
She
scene.
is.
I need to watch that movie.
But I think it's it was more the cinema, the effect, just like you were referencing your clip. It's kind of the same thing. Like, it was just it's really nice to look at.
Yeah, I like that. I really do like that. And where can the people find you, Rick Rock with the hard cock?
Yeah, Rick Rocks 00 on Instagram.
Yes, you can follow us. S.frequency, FEREK on Instagram. You can follow your girl at Lotus Hustle on IG and Goddess Lotus on TikTok. Listen, like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube channel. Lotus Hustle Life. I got a lot of friends out there. Let's get those subscriptions up. You can also always catch us on the Good News Radio Network. Share us with your friends because we are kinky and we love pleasure. And we love for you to be in pleasure and for you to be living your authentic life, because that's what this show is all about: sexual frequency. Share us with your friends, your family, your lovers, your exes, anybody who you want to help support them in finding their sexual frequency and their authentic voice, because life is to be enjoyed. Absolutely, 100%. And we're going to end the show like we do every episode with the guidance from our ancestors, Madame Mama, who said, play with yourself every night so that you know your body and you know what you like. And we will see you on Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, yeah, new
at
time.
9
We're at
p.m.
9 p.m. now. So
Yes, join us for Kinktober.
yeah.
Thank you to everybody who joined us in the chat. Nico, the baddest, Carol Mommy, and Chia. We appreciate y'all. Much love, hoes.
Have a good one, y'all.
Bye.
Adios. Come to the movie premiere Friday. Adios, YouTube.
Bye,
Share us
YouTube.
with your friends, baby. Them pleasure kinks up in here. Thank you for
Bye, y'all.
joining us.